What's up, fam? How are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. And I don't know if I should say Merry Christmas or I should say, I think it's Happy New Year because Christmas already passed, but Happy Holidays, actually Happy Holidays. If you're watching this and it's your first time here, thank you so much for coming. If it's your second time or third time, or you're always a member of this channel ever since I started, thank you so much for your support, by the way, good people. And I know the holidays are almost coming to an end. Today being the last day of the month and the last day of the year, I just want to take this opportunity to share with you some of the highlights of 2021 and some of my low moments in 2021. And on the highlights, I will also maybe throw in one or two things that I achieved in 2021 that I feel very grateful about. And yeah, so yep, I'm doing this video though I'm not feeling like 100%. My body is not 100% well. Last weekend we have one of our friends graduating and there was a lunch stroke dinner thing, and then we decided to go for the dinner. And that dinner, what happened after is there was an after party. Yes, and myself and Jackie decided to go for this party. Oh my god, we're just like, who sent us? Because we left there feeling unwell. The effects, or rather the symptoms that we've been having, are just weird, you know. Like my body has been so tired. Like I just feel my joints are aching, my head is aching, so I have sore throat, and I think even today I can speak to you guys better. Like at least you can hear my voice. The other day it was just not there. Like, yeah, but I'm glad that I'm still alive, and I thank God for this opportunity, and I thank God for keeping me safe the entire year. So let's jump into the video. First thing I want to talk about, I don't know if I should start with the highlights or the low moments. Maybe let me start with the low moments so that we can end with the happy tone and be ready to get into 2022. Yeah, and this is the last video of the year, definitely, because today is 31st. But I'm gonna take a break, like in January. I'll take a little break and then I'll come back when I'm ready. But during the break I'll be able to just brainstorm on what I'm gonna bring to you guys throughout the year. And also I will be active on social media, on my Instagram page. By the way, if you're not following me and you're still watching this and you're not following me on Instagram, please let's connect on my IG. My IG details are somewhere here. I don't know this side or this side, but yeah, please let's connect there. So I'll be able to post a couple of things, and also I think I'll even do, let's just wait and see. Yeah, but I'll take a break on YouTube for maybe, I don't know, 2 weeks. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, when I'm ready I'll be back. I have my YouTube book right here, and I'm gonna start with the lowest moments. One of my lowest moments in 2021, if I remember well, is I even did a video about it. Like I was going through something, and also there was something that I wanted to do in my life, and I spoke to someone who I thought was well experienced in that area, and I also talked to them. Like I was telling them what my plans were, and the way they responded to whatever I wanted to do was not so good, and they were so negative about every single thing, and they're so negative about just the project that I was going to work on. They're just so negative. Like I did not need that negativity in my life at that particular time, and it really affected me. I even did a video, by the way. If you didn't watch that video, it was a vlog. If you didn't watch that video, kindly click on the link popping, go watch it and then come back. But I was so disappointed in them, and I think after that I deleted their number. And I usually delete numbers, by the way. That is one of my bad habits. Like I just delete, block. Yeah, if you're not bringing any positivity in my life, I just let you go, like we never met. Yeah, so that is one of my bad habits. But yeah, but that thing, like I'll never forget. Okay, maybe with time, but it was something that was very, very, I felt so bad about it. I won't get into details about it, like in terms of what exactly it was, but the negativity that came with it from this particular person is what made me feel so bad. I think that day I shut down and I just decided to sleep so that I can escape from the reality on what was going on. And yeah, that was one of my lowest moments. It was in the beginning of the year, if I'm not wrong. Like we're not even in June yet. It was really, really in the beginning. My other low moments is when it comes to my business. Like my business has been really struggling this 2021. I know many businesses are going through similar thing, but now of course everyone is affected differently. The fact that my business has been there for, this is the 3rd year, by the way. Like I've been self-employed for, this is the 3rd year, and when I look back I'm like, wow. Like I just thank God for the strength and how I've been able to just do stuff, and how I've been able to just manage everything. just to cope. But my business has been really, really struggling, and it was my low moment came when now I've been pitching. Like I kept on pitching for new businesses, but I kept on getting no's, and I think this is the year that I received so many no's in my life. And like I tried to, you know, just smile. I tried to like act like everything is fine. I had to do whatever I had to do in order to, you know, to keep living and to keep surviving, which most of us are doing. And if I had many people in my, if I employed people in my company, then I'm sure by now most of them would have left. Like I think, yeah, because of financial issues. And yeah, it's been a very tough year for me, like in terms of business wise. And I've not, yes, there's some, when the year started I did some businesses, but the no's that I received this year and the way, like, it's not what I expected, and it got me thinking about so many things. And 2022 is going to come with so many new things in my life. And yeah, so that's one of my lowest, like another lowest part of my 2021, especially when it comes to business. But I thank God I'm alive and I'm still here today. I think I'll change positions in this video so many times, but my other low moment was again in the beginning of the year when I took my nephew back to the mom, like my sister, my elder sister. My nephew is called Fortune, and I remember when I took him back, like that, he was crying, like he was really, really crying. I don't know, I'm getting emotional when I'm talking about this, but yes. And I don't know why I started with the low moments, but seems the low are really low and they kind of hit me so bad, like they really hit me deep inside. And yeah, so anyway, I was talking about when I took my nephew back to the mom, and you know, I'm making it look like it's such a bad thing for someone to go back to their mother, but I don't like seeing people that I love cry, or people that I love go through some pain. So I love my nephew, by the way, so much. Like when I took him back and then he was crying, and I think the reason why I was actually crying is because when he was in my house, he already made friends around here and just so many things, and I felt sorry for him, like, because I stayed with him for 2 months is long for a child. And I felt like this is not something that I would want to put this child, I don't want this child to be going through this every holiday when he comes to visit me, you know. And also the emotional pain, like the emotional, I don't know how to call it, but the fact that every time when he comes he has to go back, and you know, like that, like, but yeah, he was excited seeing the mom and all that, and the younger sister and all that, but it was just not good for me. And even this Christmas I decided to just be with my sister because my sister is old enough, and yeah, because I don't want to go through the same thing. Like, it's not good for a child, like it's not good for a child to go through such, you know, like that. We are so used to each other, and then all of a sudden we are parting away from each other. Like, I don't like such things, by the way. Anyway, what made me cry even more on this particular video is that I saw the second point, which is going through heartbreak this year, early this year. I had a relationship last year and it ended early this year, and the reason why it ended, like, was just things that I feel would have been different, you know. But who knew that Christine was going through such things anyway? Who knew? So anyway, that's happened. And then also at some point this year, when it comes to heart matters, I met someone and I really liked them so much. And there's nothing that will hurt you when you meet someone and you love them so much and you care about them so much, but they don't feel the same way, you know. I mean, like, love, you know, the way you get to a point whereby you're like, you've been heartbroken. Like, I've been heartbroken once, and I was in love, deeply in love, and was so heartbroken in that particular relationship. The one that ended this year, I can't say that I was really heartbroken because I ended it, but of course still the feelings would come, like, even after ending it. But now I didn't know that this love thing will also come back again to me, you know. Like, you hurt someone, you end it with someone, and then it comes back to you. So I liked someone so much, and sadly I don't think they were in the same space as I was. So I just had to end it early enough because I didn't want to, I was just trying to protect my emotions, but at the end of the day it hurts, you know, like, it hurts. So I've had those low moments, and yeah, if I keep counting on my low moments, I think in 2021, I think this video will not end here. We might just end up doing the low moments, but it is what it is. And now it's time to, you know, talk about the highlights, like my highlights for 2021. Let me change position because this position is not really good. So great people, I feel like the low moments are not bringing any justice to us, like they're not doing any justice to us. So let's just focus on the highlights for 2021. And yes, I have several highlights, but I just selected a few that stood out for me. And the first highlight, something that I really remember, something that was so good this year, is when my sister was going back to school. Like I received a letter from her, like it was, she left it on her bed, so of course I could see it. Yes, so when I went to her room, I saw it, and then I was like, after reading the letter, the way I'm the kind of person who like expressing herself in emotions, like in tears sometimes. In this case, I did not. Like what I felt was just the need to come and pray. And I remember kneeling on next to my bed down there, and I was just thanking God for her being who she is, and for her seeing our relationship the way she sees it, and for her seeing me as her best friend. Like that is something I really prayed for back then, and something that I want to continue. And I felt so good about it, and how she's very appreciative. Like she understands what's going on, she sees, and she just, you know, like I thank God for her, and I still thank God for her, and I'm just grateful for her being in my life. There's so much age gap between me and her, but the fact that we understand each other and be in each other's life and work with each other, and you know, like, yeah, like I just thank God. Like that is something that just stood out for me, and I'm really grateful for that. My other highlight is during my graduation. It was amazing, like even not just the graduation, but the fact that I finished that course and the things that I learned in that course. And there are so many decisions that I made in my business this year, in my company this year, that were from the results, from learning in that school. That there are things that I could not do before that I was able to do after learning from that school and learning from the experts, you know. Like it was amazing, and just graduating from it and seeing something that I achieved this year, despite everything that was happening in my life. Like at least there was still something that I was able to get, like in terms of education wise, in terms of bettering myself when it comes to learning something new, you get. Yeah, so I'm grateful, and it was the highlight also for this particular year. Another highlight is, of course, every single time that I spent with my friends. Yes, every single time I spent with them was just my highlight. Like I've been friends with Heathy and Marel for a very long time, and we usually spend every year, we usually spend time together, like at least try once or twice, because one of us is not living in the country. So I mean, but we've been friends for almost 20 years, and we've seen each other through the worst, through the good times, through every single thing. The moment that we shared together this year was just amazing. And I'm not forgetting my friend Jackie. Like for her, like every time we meet, it's usually just amazing. And I love the fact that I have good friends, and I have people that I can call my friends, and I thank God for bringing them in my lives. And I think you guys know, like I've said so many times, I'm grateful for having these people in my life, and every moment spent with them is just my highlight. Like even going to the Mara together with them, that's Jackie, Heathy and Marel, it was amazing. As much as Mara, I'm not a park kind of person, but just being with them there and talking to them, and even what we usually discuss sometimes contributes to how I make my decisions the days after, like how I live my life. The people that you hang around, I think I said that so many times on this channel, but the people that you hang around says a lot about you, and I'm glad that I have these people that I'm living and experiencing life with. Yes, and with everything that has been going on, they've been there, they're always there. My last highlight that I'm gonna share with you is when my cat Cuddles came home. I think after everything that went throughout the year, like everything that was just happening, there are many things that I haven't mentioned by the way, guys, but just having that cat here just made my days, like just brightened my days. And if you're not a pet lover, I don't know why you're not, but if you're living alone, sometimes you need something that will distract you from every single thing that is going on in the world. And in this case, it's my cat Cuddles. Like when I feel so low, I'll just come and pick the cat and just carry Cuddles on my arms, and just, you know, like I'm just grateful that I have this cat with me, and it's one of my highlights. Now I'm so addicted to this cat. Like there are days I go out there and I'm just with my friends, I'm like, God, I need to go back home, I need to attend to cuddles, like, you know, like Another thing that I'm super grateful for about 2021 is me being able to work out from January 18th to this December, like this month. Like I've only taken 2 weeks break because I feel like my body needs it. Like I need rest. To go to a point where when I was pressing my back, like everywhere I was pressing was just painful, and I know I need a massage, like a proper massage. If you're watching this and you feel like me coming, you giving me a massage, please holla. Yes, let me know. But yeah, I feel like getting a full body massage, a proper full body massage, maybe deep tissue. Like my body got to a point was just tired. I'll pick up in January. I'll start again in January the workout. But I'm so grateful, and my abs are also like, you can see them, by the way, like, and I'm super happy about it. Like I'm grateful. Like getting them is so hard, and I'm also telling myself that 2022 I will work out. Like it's my lifestyle now. Like I'll be doing it for the rest of my life. So yeah, me and workout, we are together. And then also something else, I've been able to communicate to my mom more this year, and I'm grateful about that. Me and my siblings were cool, so I'm grateful about that as well. And I thank God for life. Like I thank God for life and where I am at the moment. Like I'm super grateful. And this is the end of this video, by the way. There's nothing more that is coming. And just to mention, by the way, good people, when I crossed the year 2020 ended with 1.7 subscribers, so I moved to 2021 with 1.7k subscribers, and now we are crossing to 2022 with 4k subscribers. You guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your continued support. Like I'm so grateful. This channel exists because of you. Let me know what you want to see on my channel come 2022. Yes, I'll be able to accommodate some of your ideas. And if you've gotten here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do by pressing on that amazing lady popping right there. If you like this particular video, thumbs up, and until next time, kisses and happy new year.